Hi, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I brought you some updates on some of the projects that we've been working on, but I must say we've been really busy working on quite a number of projects, some in Accra, some here in Asebu, some at Tajadam, and then also some in the eastern region. So haven't had to go here and there, but so far so good. It's been good working on some of these projects. So currently I'm in front of the massive 2-bedroom house that I showed you some few, I think, weeks ago. And as at then, the steel trusses was being done or being installed. But as you can see, we've made quite a lot of progress. So let me just go ahead and then show you all that we've done so far since the last video. So we've had the roof in place, so the roof has been done. And for the roof, we used the Euro tiles. Yes, that's what we used. And aside from that also, I don't know if you could see some 2 posts standing at the top. So those are lightning arresters. So that also has been installed. Now, with regard to the installation of the lightning arresters, we had to cut the walls and then pass the copper tape in it before burying the earth on the ground. This is because not so long ago we started having an incident where someone was going about cutting the copper pipes we've installed for the air conditioners or the air conditioning piping. So as a result of that, we had to derive a new strategy to be able to still have work done without not having somebody come to either destroy or just steal them away. So that is what we did with the copper the copper tape or the lightning arrestor installation. So aside from that also, as you can see, the plastering of the building has been done, both exterior and the internal. So let's take a look around, and then after that we take a walk or a step inside. So for the exterior part, aside the plastering, we've also installed the ceiling trusses. We use trusses for the ceiling joints where we are going to be having the ceiling done when it's time to do that. And with regard to the plastering, we also did this pillar designs, which I must say has brought some kind of facelift to the building. It's really looking good, especially the design matching with the building. And as part of that also, we've installed the balusters or balustrade around the wraparound porch. So we have 2 entrances and exits. The main one from the front part of the house, and then there's one at the back of the house, which I'll show you shortly. And then aside from that, we also have the individual entrances and exits, which leads to the various units. So one to the left and then one to the right. Now, aside the balustrade and then the external plastering, we've also have done or installed the burglar-proof for the windows. All the windows have had their burglar-proof installed. And then also we've done the this architrave design around the windows, which is also looking very good, as you can see. So far so good. We've done quite a lot of work getting to this particular point. Yeah, slow but sure. We are gradually getting somewhere in terms of trying to complete this particular building. So I must say that this pillar design is really good. It's really looking nice all around. I think a total of 18 pillars in all, and the guys who did that are very skilled. I've seen quite a number of their works, and I must say it was really good. So it was really a good option selecting them to be able to come work on this. So far the owner is very happy about the outcome of the works that have been done so far. So as part of or before the piping, especially in the internal part of the house, we had to do the electrical piping as well as the plumbing piping, and then also the AC piping. And as I mentioned with the AC piping, we've had to hide or bury the pipes in the wall so that nobody comes to cut them off, which would have been an extra cost trying to place or put them back. Also, this is what a retaining wall currently looks like. We've also installed electrical pipes in there so as to have wall light all around, especially for the back part of the house. So for the finish for the retaining wall is going to be stone cladding. That is why we've not had to plaster it. So we just go ahead to clad with stones, and then spread more laterite around or soil around that side, because we'll be using it for garden around that side properly, level it, and then make it look really nice. So we still have some works to do here, but as it stays now, things are looking good. So this is what the outside or the wraparound porch ceiling looks like. We use the steel trusses also for that. Yes, so as you can see, the ceiling is going to be a continuous one. So if you saw the connecting beams, or you can see the connecting beams, we've installed the ceiling around it. And I must say, this is really a good height to look at from the ground all the way through to the top. This perhaps will be about 11 feet, probably. Yeah, I think about 11 feet for that, and that is quite a good height. And even in the internal part of the building is even more than that. So now let's step into the building. From here, you have this big exits, can also serve as an entrance here, which is at the back part of the house. And this leads to a kitchen, an open kitchen here. And then we have the utility room in there, and then we have a washroom, guest or visitors washroom here, and then we have a pantry also over there. So from here, you can see the height, the ceiling height. So this is like about 12 feet, perhaps, or even a bit more. Yeah, so this is quite high, and whatever you want to achieve with this in terms of the ceiling, you're able to do so. Yeah, so you can see the steel trusses that was used for the roof. Yeah, so that is what it looks like now. And aside from that, you can see the power outlet. So for this house, we did both 110 and 220. So you can see two boxes, especially where you have sockets. You can see two. You have see two over there, two all around through the house. And then also we did install some for the wraparound porch. So every section has two sockets to the two sockets to the left. So we have two over there, both 110 and 220. We have two also over here, and this goes all around the house. So wherever you find yourself within the house, you are able to have a power outlet to do something. And then when you come here as well, we have burglar-proof installed all around. So here we are going to be having security doors for this section, and then also the main entrance, and then also the same thing for the other unit. So let's just take a walk into one of the units and see what it looks like in here. So this is the master, or this is the bedroom, because it's just a bedroom, but of course it is a master bedroom. So in here, the owner requested that he wants to install tiles all the way from the ground to the ceiling. Yeah, unfortunately we had finished this part before that request came, but it's still not late. We are able to, or will be able to do that when it comes to the installation of the tile. So this is where the TV console or TV set is going to be. So you have sockets in there, you have some at the bottom part, you have outlet for that is the cable, TV cable, network cable, among others. And then also we have the air conditioner, which is going to go in here. Yes, as I said, we tried our possible best to hide, not have the copper pipe out so that somebody can just come take them. And then we have the bed, which is going to go in the middle here. So you have the lights, sockets in there, so that you're able to have a control system. You're able to turn on the light from there, also turn it off from there once you're stepping into the unit. And then there's going to be a wardrobe which is going to go towards the side. So we made a provision for electrical outlets in case there's going to be power needed for some of the wardrobes to have lights and all those things. That is able to take care of that. From there, then you come in here, this small corridor. You have the washing machine going to be in here, and then we have this section as the washroom. So the workers who were working on the pillar design actually were lodged in here. So this also is going to have tiles all the way from the ground through to the ceiling. Yes, that is going to be a lot of tiles. And so this is the washing machine area. And then from here, you have these closets, one to the left, one here as well. And then from there, you have the living room. So the living room is also going to have tiles all the way from the ground through to the top, and then you have the kitchen area also, which has a couple of electrical outlets. So we have some at the bottom for the cooker units, and then also you have some at the top in case you want to have maybe microwave and all those things, you're able to do so. And also if you want to install heat extractor, we made provision for an outlet over there to be able to have heat extractor, which is going to be installed there. So the cabinet is going to go maybe somewhere from there, come somewhere all the way here, and perhaps maybe end here. And then for this side, you can have the refrigerator being here. Yeah, so you have the sink, which is going to go somewhere here, directly under the window. So far, this is what the building looks like. And what we've seen here is not so different from what is on the other side. It's basically the same thing, which we have on the other side. So far, so good. This is what we've done so far since the last time. We've done the electrical piping, we've done the plumbing piping. We've gone ahead to also do the plastering, both internal and external. We've done pillar designs, we've done architrave around the windows, or even around the wraparound porch. We've done that is screening the wraparound porch. So yeah, this is what this space also looks like so far. So what more do we have to do? We have the security doors to be installed. Aside from that, also the sliding windows are currently being done. Then once we have the doors in place, both for the individual units, and then also we have the back and then the front main entrances and exit way also secured, then perhaps we probably will proceed to doing the wiring. Now for the wiring, we are going to try our possible best to have the ceiling be on standby. So once the wiring is being done, then the ceiling is also going to be taken care of, so that we don't have anybody coming, especially gaining access through the porch ceiling to perhaps go steal these electrical cables, which are quite expensive. So that is the plan so far. And then also we have some works that we have to do around the compound, where the gardens are going to be, where the walkways are going to be, where the car park is going to be. Also, we have a garage to construct. Aside from that, also we have a water storage tank or storage system to also construct. And yeah, we have quite a lot of work to do to bring this project to a completion. So far, so good. It's been great so far working over here. As a request from the owner, we are doing it, at a normal pace, so that we also, take into consideration the funds and all that. So it's been good. This is the update from one of the projects that we have been doing so far, and hopefully once we keep making more progress, I sure would let you all in to see what it looks like, and then if maybe there are some suggestions, some feedback, or whatever it may be, we are able to take a look at them. So this is going to be just about it for this video. I'll be on standby for your feedback, your comments, or anything in the comment section. Things maybe perhaps you could do to improve or do something about what we've been doing so far here. So that'll be just about it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.